around the subjects now. Like, I kind of just like...
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Sorry.
No.
I'm enjoying this.
Dude, I'm like... I can't maintain myself right now.
No,
So,
talk.
please.
Talk.
No, I am talking, but like I'm just gonna keep on going. Like I'm not gonna find an ending. Like I can just bounce off it. So if I'm straying too far away, if I'm going for too long, just please be like jump in or like.
Do you have a thought that you want to go on right now?
Right now, no,
yeah.
not at all.
Okay.
I'm just giving you guys a caution.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll put my hand up. That's my mom's favorite show.
Family Guy?
Family Guy.
Oh, I love Family Guy as well.
I mean, I like it. It's not my
Actually,
favorite show.
you know how it used to be good, and then there's like a period where like, oh, dude, Family Guy's not that great anymore.
Yeah.
It's come back. It's starting to come back a little bit.
Really? Like,
South Park's doing the same. Like
really?
it's actually.
Oh,
did you see the last season where it was like all like connected?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was great. Great season.
That was
The Simpsons or are you talking
South
about
Park.
South Park? Never mind. Not a South Park fan, so don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. I just never really got into it.
Okay, so you quit your job.
Yeah, I quit my job this morning. I was actually supposed to work at 10:45
Tonight?
today
Oh,
in the
okay.
morning.
Oh,
But
okay.
I woke up at 7 naturally, and I was like, I guess I should quit by person. I don't want to call, you know. I acted like a girlfriend, you know.
Yeah,
so I got to do it properly.
Yeah.
So I walked in, and I was like, I found a manager. I was like, hey guys, might be in the office. And she's like, okay. In the office, I was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna quit. This isn't working out for me. I know I'm supposed to work today at 10:45. I couldn't find a replacement. Sorry, because this place fucking sucks.
What did you actually say though?
Well, that's basically it. Besides the sucks part.
I would assume besides the fucking part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cut out the cuss words and have it very polite and like
Yeah.
I mean, can I just ask, how does the feeling of unemployment affect you?
Oh, it's so much free time. Like I can now write.
In one day, all that free time is.
You gotta think like now that like everything onwards from now on, I have nowhere where I have to be. Everything's my decisions, and if I don't want to go there, I can just be like, no, like yeah. I have my own job, like life. I don't have any restraints.
We have a free Alex.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything that's ever been, everything that ever will be, has been interpreted by your brain.
Yes.
Right?
So
Like
it's like kind of like there's no original thought.
yeah.
Exactly.
No, expand on that.
Oh, well, I mean, if you really think about it, we've all felt pain before, and then we can put a handle on it. Like, words are just certain, these handles all stuff. Like, this is a table, so you can say table, people get the image.
Right.
So we've all experienced pain, and we all kind of learned the same lessons. Like.
And you know what pisses me off about that, though? Like, in the same breath, like, people will say, like, oh, yeah, I totally understand what you're going through right now. You don't understand what I'm going through. Like, you don't understand.
That's so funny you say that. I was thinking when I was in the restroom before
Yeah.
we started shooting, you know, I was like, maybe I should be a motivational speaker, but the way I'd be would be so real. You know, I wouldn't go up and be like, I used to be just like you. I'd be more like, I used to be just like you. Wait a minute. No, I don't know who the fuck you are, what the fuck you've been through, so I can't say that, you know. But like that's really interesting you bring that up.
Our ego is so fucking fragile. It can be broken down so easily, and it's even more easily distracted.
I think like-minded people have like-minded egos, so they all kind of agree with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But
you get comfortable.
Yeah. You know you're gonna say something, and then
They're just gonna accept it, you know.
You're like, oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Oh yeah.
They might not agree with you 100%, but they're gonna respect whatever you have to say or whatever you feel.
Yeah. And they might listen to it or maybe not.
Yeah.
But
they're gonna be like, I kind of trust you because we're like in the same pool, so yeah.
Exactly. It's like sure.
Yeah.
Ego is one of those things that I think kind of divides people.
Yeah.
And I think everyone should not have an ego, and I think media and society and people's like expectations of other people influences I think mine. I have a lot of anxiety. I think because of it. I think a lot of kids probably experience the same thing.
Oh.
So.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I think for me, I'm just finally understanding it, and I'm kind of just living with it, like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm happy still. Like, I'm good.
Our job. Okay, so I'm gonna use the word artist, and I personally believe anybody who's an artist is somebody who creates something, somebody who like makes an original thought.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
From the ground up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as artists, it is our job, and I'm saying our because we're all artists in this room. It is our job to facilitate the journey of like those universal truths and breaking down the ego by showing people that there's real events that happen. As artists, any medium that we use for art, whether it's film or it's print or it's videos, podcasting. A real artist makes more than just face value entertainment. And there's so much of that today. Like, you see with, oh my god, like, just like the movies that come out nowadays. Did you see Trainwreck?
No. I saw it.
The worst movie I've ever seen.
You didn't enjoy it?
I hated it.
Oh.
Because it was something that was like, oh yeah, there's something here, like there's a story behind this, and there's not. Like I didn't feel like there was anything.
But there's also like sex and dick jokes, like.
And John Cena shows his ass in it. Like that was like. Sorry.
I need to see this movie. I don't know.
Oh no,
No, you don't.
You're hitting it on the head. It's kind of like they're trying to show something that has a little bit of meaning, a little bit of heart behind it, but for the most part, it's just another cash in. It's just another industry. Yeah, Amy Schumer, and Bill Hader, and LeBron James has like a small role.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, Miami and Cleveland aren't different places.
Like a good movie is just a continuous like conscious stream.
I did say that, yeah.
Yeah, and like.
I don't know if I probably quoted it.
Sure, like the audience should be able to tap into that. Like anybody should be able to. You don't pander to an audience, but like any audience member should be able to look at a movie and say, okay, that's a universal truth, and I can relate to that, and like, that's...
Yeah, we were just talking about this literally yesterday.
Right here we have MgO78, known as the hardest material in the world. One tick and it has the weight of 9 elephants. We always like those movie theater experiences as filmmakers. We want to see how the movie is going to be shown. So with that, when that movie takes me out, at first it used to be the acting, because I'm an actor, so I used to just like look at the acting and be like, wow, that's a great actor, what he's saying, I believe it. Mm-hmm. But then started doing films, and now I see behind the scenes, directing, editing, everything. So now, since I know so much about film, it's hard to not see it as a systematic form. Mm-hmm. But when movies break that from me, and I'm just seeing the creation and everything, and I'm not seeing, oh, look at that camera angle, or look at that director's choice to use that there, or that's CG. It's just this is art. This is
I
what.
do the same thing when I go see a play or like a musical.
No, exactly.
I'm like, I know what they're fucking doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's even more so. That's even more so in theater. That's even more so in theater.
Depends on who you talk to. A movie's score.
Mm.
For the people who don't know, that's the music in movies.
You guys don't know.
Movie terms. I think one thing that people always note about Alex's films in general is he always has a very solid score. I think with his films,
I noticed that.
he uses kind of underground music as well. Yeah. So it's not the most. Oh, I know what that song is. Yeah. So it really fits like the film mold. So
I mean, I think a good example would probably be Juveniles.
Mm-hmm.
I use a lot of instrumentals of popular Kanye songs.
Mm-hmm. I know. I was at the film festival, like finally got it. I was like, oh my god.
I've never had a hobby besides film and editing.
Right.
That I've never felt that way.
That's all you know.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like when I shoot a 3-pointer for the first time, it's like range has expanded. Fuck you.
Hey, I blow something.
You really shouldn't.
I know, that's what everyone tells me, and I know I'm working on it. Like, just give me.
Seriously, work on it, cause like.
we're gonna
get
have
your life together.
Yeah, I didn't eat lunch.
Lunch is the most important meal of the day.
And I work at a fucking restaurant, and I always get lunch afterwards. But I was just trying to get out of there so I can get here. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
So words are vibrations?
Yeah. They carry potential. They carry the potential that you assign them because you are more powerful than words. I think that's like a very poignant thing to say.
Well, I mean, I think the cool thing about that is that it's an objective that you passed, and then after that point, you feel so much more better because you always tell yourself, I did it.
Yeah.
And if I did that, I can fucking do this. Then your mind just imagines.
Opens up. Yeah.
And it's something that you can grow off of too, So you're like saving whatever $100 a week, but then you start saving $200 a week on top of that, so it's even more gas in your tank,
Yeah.
So it's good habits. I think it depends on your thoughts on energy in general.
Yeah.
And you and I are usually on the same page. Like I truly believe that. Alex is a young Padawan. He's learning. Definitely energy in the room. I always believe that everybody's mind kind of when we come in a room in a party, everybody kind of gets on the same plane.
Yeah, it
so
may
that's
not
why.
start that way, but it gets that way.
Over time, and that's why certain things I can kind of tell what you're thinking and kind of tell what you're thinking. And that's why it would be like, boom, we'll say something at the same time, like we should. Why?
Yeah.
It happens, and and I think that's beautiful. And you gotta take note of it. What you seek, whatever you want in this world, you must match the energy. I think the word energy was definitely in the quote. It's like you must match the energy that it exudes. So.
And that goes back to what we were saying, like about accepting about who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Even if there was no grand plan and this isn't what I'm supposed to do with my life, this is what I want to do. So this is what I'm going to
strive
match
for.
it.
Yeah,
You're more present that way. Like
Yeah.
if you say that to yourself, you know what you're gonna do every other day.
Right.
Yeah, you're not thinking about the future and creating anxiety.
Right.
Because,
Yeah.
more plans.
You're like, what can I do right now to get to that point?
Yeah, exactly. And then just think baby steps. Like,
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Like, I feel like I want to start thinking on a level, and I'm going to start thinking on a level that's like not like a regular 20-year-old. Because once you start thinking like everyone else, you become everyone else. And not everyone is special. Not everyone gets to do what people who change the world do. Like,
They just get to witness it, and
yeah. And that's fine if that's what you want to do, but that's not what I want to do. Yeah.
as a 19-year-old now, I'm just a young adult manager of a restaurant. So it's I'm digging the path.
Yeah. That's important that you're digging the path.
My mom wanted to name me Nicholas.
Really?
It's a real
Oh my
it's
God,
a real
you
fact.
did good, Nicholas. Are you
Oh,
kidding
really?
me?
I
Yeah.
look like a Nicholas.
Yeah, she was going either Nicholas or Maximilian, but my dad was like, he's the third. Give me a word, Alex. Water. Yo, my flow is so stupid. You can call my flow water. I don't want your girl, man. I want your fucking daughter. Give me a new word.
Beard.
Yo, rap's hairy like I'm shaving my beard. And everybody talking, but they ain't talking clear. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, time to face it. I'm creative, everybody looking at me, but I'm thinking they're the basics. So I spit some words and everybody wants to hear of it. I spit some words and everybody think they're clear and shit. But nah, they don't even know what the fuck they are. I'm fucking Tony Reefer, yo, you ain't on par. Yo, like my golf swing on the grass. Yo, like everybody trying to grasp the concepts, but they're not idealistic. I'm coming through and you don't even think my thoughts realistic. Oh! Alright, that's all I got. Oh, that was fun.
Cool. A lot of energy.
Lots and lots of energy. Now
Okay, get the fuck out of my
now let's deplete that energy.